to ETS. I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channeled message for April 5th through to the 11th. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's see what we have. Oh, and it said bliss. Bliss. And they said it was like a big bliss kiss. So we're going to be smacked with that bliss. If you've ever felt that energy when that happens, it's like your whole energy is shining from the inside out and there's just light beaming through you. And that is the kind of energy we're going to be feeling. They're saying think of fresh orange juice in the morning, and you know, when you wake up in the morning, you had a good rest and there's fresh orange juice there, and just that kind of bright, good energy is what's coming in for everyone. They're saying, you know, they said you got a pocket full of rocks, and they said just throw them down, let them go, because these are your worries, your troubles, your confusion, and some of this is financial also. And they're saying just let it go, relax, because things are smoothing out, and there's going to be a finalization and finality to whatever it is that you've been concerned with. It's like it's going to be smoothing out, and the road will be less bumpy. And I hear you saying, you're changing me, you're changing me. It's as though whoever you are with or around, and this could be work-wise as well, they're trying to change who you are. And it's as though they're not satisfied with you, who you are, and they want to change you. But that's their desire, not your desire. So they're saying, please do speak up. Please do put a stop to that, and let them know that the changes that they want to make, they can make for themselves, but for you, you're fine where you're at. You know how to function and manage the way you know how to manage. Because I feel like there's a little bit of overtime going into what you need to be doing and how you could change and this and that and this and that, rather than looking in the mirror and them doing the changing. Okay, now work-wise, it's not that it can't, it's not always as easy. But I think just smile and say, that's a great idea, you know, and then go about and do your thing. Okay. All right, let's see what else they have. You know, there's going to be a lot of, it's like they've got somebody on a pogo stick going around. There's going to be a lot of that kind of pogo stick energy of like going here, going there, going here, going there. But it's fun, but it's a little bit too much too soon. It's like being invited to 3 great parties all in 1 week. And you're able to do it, but they said it's okay to eliminate one of the things. You don't have to do everything you're invited to. You don't have to do everything. You can pick and choose and be selective. Yeah. Well, they said that this whole week is going to be a week of untangling the things that seem tangled up. You know, think of it when you have a ball of wires. Hopefully we don't have too many of those anymore, because they've got all those nice things to keep them separated. But, you know, it's like all of a sudden those wires are all smoothed out. You know, this goes to this, and this goes to this, and this is for that. And so you're getting more understanding about something that just seemed to be would take you too long to untangle, to understand. Okay? They just said Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. So they're talking about, it's really funny because it's like, you know, Jesus help me, Mary help me, but this is Joseph, Jesus, and Mary, you know, please help me. And so somebody's really coming in, that this person had a Catholic background, and they're saying whoever this is for somebody specific, but they would say Joseph, Jesus, and Mary. You know, like, you've got to help me. You've got to, you know, and I feel like I'm getting a female with this, and I don't feel like she's very tall in stature, and I feel like maybe an Italian type of a background. But she's really funny, and she would just kind of roll that out like it was nothing. This is somebody's mother or grandmother that's stepping forward here, and she's just really funny. And I feel like she's saying that she's been around you and she's been helping you, and that you have been doing Joseph, Jesus, and Mary, like, you know, God help us, you know, cover us, help us, you know. And she says, you know how you used to think it was funny or I was a character when I'd say it? She said, that's how you need to feel about it when you catch yourself thinking it or saying it and you're putting too much seriousness into it, because she says when you call Joseph, when you call Jesus, when you call Mary, so you're giving it away, giving it away, giving it away. You're giving it away and allowing them to come in and on your behalf find solutions and answers for you. And they said that you're going to see a lot more clarity. A lot of the emotional things that you thought were thought were turbulences are being smoothed out. So this is just a beautiful healing coming in. All right. So God bless this mom that stepped forward here. Yeah. She's like, I feel like I'm getting a T like Terry in her name, or Teresa, Terry. So that name is kind of standing out. All right, let's see here. Okay, some of you are going to have an opportunity to kind of smooth out some things. I feel like financially, if you borrowed some money from somebody, it's like you're going to be able to pay them back, or you're going to be able to start making payments toward them, so that they know that you haven't forgotten, and that you're wanting to make right this loan that you got from them. But also just communicating and smoothing things out with others, being more solution oriented with people rather than pointing fingers and or saying that, oh, well, it's your problem, or whose fault is it, that kind of thing. Let's just find a solution together. So a very cooperative type of vibration coming forward here. Yeah, a lot of turning over a new leaf, starting fresh, starting new, a lot of healing coming forward. Yeah. And I hear that they're using the word simplified, and they're saying that you are that you're understanding solutions are simple, and you're simplifying things, and you are simplifying your life as a result of that. So that all feels very good and congruent with who you are becoming, who you're flowering into, because that's who you are unfolding into right now. And please notice your changes, your good changes. Sometimes we don't notice the good changes we're making, but start to notice how you are flowering in that way yourself. Yeah, let's see what they have for that whole week. Some of you are like, you're saying, I want to walk the straight and narrow, but then I see you, oh, well, I'll just skip over here, or I'll just skip over there, because you have a playful nature. And they said even on a road, when you see the yellow line, there's a dash. There's space for you to be yourself, all right? So you can walk that straight and narrow, and then you have room to be yourself, and then walk the straight and narrow, and then be yourself. Walk it the straight and narrow the way that it speaks to you. All right, not the way that it speaks to anyone else. In other words, to notice that what you are doing correctly, and don't judge yourself if you get off base a little bit, because it's what your energy needs in order for you to work well, to do what you do, to be yourself. Your personality needs that. All right. Yeah. I see some birthdays too. Kind of a big birthday. This seems like a very big celebration, and I see so many like red balloons, just tons of them. I feel like somebody has like accomplished something on a physical level, whether they have overcome an illness, or they have run a triathlon, or done something really physically, had a physical healing, a physical kind of something just really big celebration. Like, just think, I don't even want to put it out there, but yeah, you'll know anyway. So there's a beautiful celebration coming in. Let me see if there's anything else. They said notice how everyone else is also changing, because you're not the only one that's picking up the pace and bringing in changes. A lot of other people are as well, and so they said notice that. Let's shuffle these cards a little bit. All right, let's see what we have. The divine fruit. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. What is the fruit you bear, huh? It's your spirit. What is spirits create? Creativity, it's creation. What are you creating? What were you brought in to create? So follow that. All right.